as this is here. Is that gonna work? Very good. It's a bull in a china shop. I'll try to see if my voice, if I keep it at this level, I think I can kind of talk through it all right, but if I try to put any emotion behind it, it's going to be cracked up and not very good, so bear with me. But
were you doing some yelling this weekend? Or
yeah, I don't know what was going on, but I guess I yelled a lot this weekend. This NBC meet was just, it was one of those meets where you have some really high highs and you have some really kind of things that are almost heartbreaking, you know, from a streak in the conference that's never been done before to one of your athletes that in the prelims ran one of the fastest times in the country in the hurdles, and then in the finals takes a spill over the first hurdle and still gets up and finishes, gets 2 points for the team, but definitely not, you know, that's heartbreaking when those kind of things happen. And so some of the highlights from the weekend, though, overall, we did some really, really good things, and I don't want to pretend like we didn't, because we had a really good meet in a lot of really good areas. You know, start off with the women. You know, we graduated a lot of kids from last year's team that was runner-up outdoors. We had 13 freshmen competing this weekend on the women's side that of our total 27 on our roster, and so about 50% of our roster was freshmen, so you're going to have some learning curve things there. They did a really good job. They got a taste of the Missouri Valley Conference meet for the first time. They competed really well overall. Lauren Frederick in the pentathlon finished 4th overall. She has never scored before in the conference meet, so that was awesome to see her do that. The throwers on the women's side did terrific as usual. We scored 11 points in the weight throw. Sarah Pate getting 2nd overall. Hope Koprich was 7th, and Allison Griffin, a freshman from Cedar Falls, nabbing that all-important point at 8th place. Freshman Maria Gonzalez from Britt West Hancock got 4th in the high jump. Lindsay Schinkel earned all-conference honors for us in the women's 800. She was sick earlier in the week and didn't even start to practice until Thursday. Still found a way to get it done on the track, finished 3rd in that event. We had 3 girls in the finals there, and we scored 12 points as a team in the women's 800. And then the 3,000, junior Ashley Norum and freshman Hannah Truninger went 2-3 there and scored 14 points for us in the 3K, which was great to see. And in the women's DMR on the first night, they won the championship there. We hadn't won that relay since the year 2000, and those girls put a great race together and ran away with that thing to get 10 points for us there. The men's side, you know, we finished 3rd overall as a team. Actually, it was our best team finish since 2010, and so really, really happy that we were able to make those kind of strides there. The throwers were incredible. They scored 34 points between the 2 events. They scored 19 in the weight throw, headed up with Brad Walski getting 2nd, and Isaac Holtz getting 3rd place honors, both all NBC, Evan Kolfak 5th, and then freshman Kyler Yotes finishing 8th there. They turned around in the shot put on day 2, and they put up 15 points with Holtz finishing 3rd, Walski 4th, and then Jake Humpel, senior from Decorah, Iowa, finishing 5th. Overall, 34 points in 2 events. That's remarkable, and so Coach O'Mara is doing a really good job there, and I'm excited because we get to add a couple more events to the throws outdoors, and so we're going to get the discus and the hammer throw under the ring, and those guys are going to do a great job for us out there too. Isaac Holtz was also named the Elite 18 award winner, which is given to the student athlete with the highest place finish with the highest GPA, and so he has like a 3.9 GPA in his major, and so that is our 6th overall Elite 18 award in our program's history. Ashley Norum earned that honor during the cross-country season. In the relays, both relay teams finished all conference, which we haven't done that in quite a few years, and so that was nice to see. We got 3rd in the DMR on Friday and then came back on Saturday to get runner-up honors in the 4x4. And then Doris Fountain in the 60-meter hurdles managed to get up and get 3rd place. He ran 7:99 just like he did last year. Just a good steady improvement all throughout the season, and he ran his best when it mattered most for the team. You know, we get to Brandon Carnes, who after this weekend is now 14 for 14 in Missouri Valley Conference championship events. An incredible streak that he had a lot more competition this year than he ever has. A freshman from Illinois State right on his heels. Brandon did a great job executing his race. First person in conference history to win 4 consecutive 60-meter dash titles. He came back and backed that up in the 200-meter dash. Only the 3rd person in conference history to win 4 consecutive 200-meter titles. He was also named the most valuable performer of the meet, which I think is about the third or fourth time he's won that award indoors. And he's currently ranked third nationally in the 60-meter dash as we get going. And so coming into the meet, we had kind of a small margin for error on the men's side. And we just made a couple of mistakes that I think we could have come away with a second place finish, and we had a couple events that didn't go our way, and that's just kind of the way it goes. But I'm proud of the guys. They kept fighting, they kept battling, and so for us to come away with our best team finish since 2010, that's some big improvements, and we're looking to get better outdoors and improve and hopefully make a run at a championship outdoors. Any questions regarding track? All right, thanks a lot. Go Panthers.